Hey guys, it's Raf here again and welcome back to another vlog. And yes, I recently got a haircut. Okay, today's vlog is going to be a video response to Helen's issue of renting. Her link that is down in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. Unlike Helen and many of you guys, I still live with my parents here in Australia. In response to Helen's issue of renting, I do have to sympathize with her that it is really expensive now to actually rent a place in Perth. Especially with the economic situation and the whole mining boom and people and migrants trying to fly in every week, I heard. And so places like Perth get really expensive after a while. And before you guys say, hey, how would you know about this kind of stuff when you never actually lived outside before? Correction. About 1.5 years ago, I was actually living in America in Washington DC for my student exchange program for about half a year. And knowing the nation's capital, Washington DC, is one of the most expensive places to actually find proper housing. And at that time, I was paying easily about $200 a week. And it was one of the cheapest places I could find outside of university campus. It was actually more expensive to live on the uni campus than it was compared outside. In the uni campus, it was around $1,000 a month just to stay there. And I have to say, a lot of the bathrooms and the kitchen places are all shared. All you get is just a small little room. And sometimes you have to share it with somebody else. But hey, you know, the place I went to, the location in Washington DC and the uni that I went to, they are both really expensive, and the university that I went to was known as one of the most expensive universities that I'm in the whole of the United States. Because I was only on exchange for about half a year, it was really hard for me to actually get a proper rental contract. As many of these contracts are at least a year, and I was only there for about 6 months. So what I had to do was I had to sublet from someone who was already living outside. But thank God that one of my friends that I met had their roommate who was off for about 6 months. Which means that I'm able to use a room for 6 months just so nicely. When I left, he came back. But yeah, that's my response to Helen, that as long as you keep searching, you will find a room. And I'm sure you will find some place suitable. Signing off.